Hi, everybody. George Bliss, 2016. Can you believe it? We are out at beautiful Las Vegas. Las Vegas, baby. The great tournament. We find ourselves this year without a Chicago in the final two teams. The Psychopaths, you know them from Lomita, California, led by Turk Allen, their great player. He has brought them back in the losers bracket. They just defeated Thunder a few minutes ago. And they're going to play the undefeated team, Fieldhouse. Fieldhouse from Florida. You see Whitey Blaha working at catcher. Blaha is catching. You see the great Whitey Blaha. Pitching tonight is going to be, looks like, is Hink going to pitch? Yeah. So we'll give you the lineups here in a little bit. Here's the starting lineup for the Fieldhouse team. Dutton's going to be at a shortstop. Carlson, Blaha, Butler, Hickel, Creekmere, Walker, TD, SB, Schulte, and Gruel. Here's the first batter, Austin Allen. Psychopaths, Lomita, California. Fieldhouse, Iowa, representing the great Fieldhouse in Las Vegas. Here we go with the 2016 first pitch out at Las Vegas. It's a strike. This is Allen, number 21. This is big ball at its best. 1-1. There's a ball, 2-1. Great crowd here at beautiful park here in Las Vegas. There's a ball, the straightaway center field. Caught out there in center field by the Fieldhouse. That's Jared Carlson. Carlson in center caught that ball. Okay, here's Danny Taylor. Now, let me explain. This is a double elimination tournament. George Bliss here on the World Wide Web at SSA Broadcast, along with my broadcast partner, George Cominos. That beautiful team in orange, they must beat that team out in the field in white 2 times. There's a swing, a shot to center field for the hit. That's Danny Taylor. He takes a long turn at first, and he's back in there. That's Taylor with a nice shot, 13. Taylor, the center fielder, with a shot. Here's Mike Geiger. Mike Geiger batting now. Geiger's the third baseman normally. Psychopaths, Torrance, California, Lomita. Remember, they are the defending champs. They won it last year. They have to beat Fieldhouse out there in Iowa, from Iowa twice. So you never know. If they come out hot, they will have push an if game. There's a strike. Blaha, the battery mate of Hickel. Hickel out there pitching. Here we go. Geiger waits for the hesitation pitch. Another shot by the Psychopaths. And there's a first and third. So Geiger with the blast. This is last year's MVP, Jimmy Marcotte. James Marcotte with 1 out. I'm in the dugout with my good friend Vinny. Thanks, Vinny, for the broadcast. There's a ball. Doesn't take a good swing there. I just want to remember, last year in the 2015 big game here, James Marcotte from Salt Lake City was the MVP. He hits bombs. He is playing shortstop. That ball went way out of play. So they're going to switch balls here real quick. James Marcotte, shortstop, and probably a guy that could play at the Chicago level any given time. He's good. Marcotte takes a ball. 27 on deck. That's Trevor Allen. There's a ground ball to third. Throws across to first for the out. Does score the scratch run. So, Psychopaths push one across with that sacrifice ball. I know James wanted a little better swing on that, but they do score 1 run. 2 outs.
Trevor the Beast Allen. Let's go.
Trevor Allen, their second baseman, batting number 5 today. Here's Trevor. He has a beautiful swing. was talking to him in the dugout before the game, and he's really a aggressive guy. Likes to win. Don't blame him. You can see by his uniform, he's all messed up. George, as you can see, this guy's a player. George Cominos on camera. Swings at the first pitch to the right side. Foul. It is a 0-0 count here at Big Ball. The tournament sponsored so aptly by our good friends at Fieldhouse, and of course Ron Matrisciano, our director, George Vernazos, Pat Caputo, both from the SSA, in from Chicago, having a blast out here on a beautiful October night, 2016. Okay, here's the pitch. There's a ball to the right side, and he goes 2 strikes. Now, he's trying to move the guy, hit counterclockwise, get this guy in from second. So far, Allen has taken 2 soft swings to right field, purposely doing that, to get the ball in play on the right side, get that runner in from second. Okay, here's Trevor Allen. He waits for the hesitation. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. If this is fall, he does catch it for the 3rd out. Just 1 run. We'll be back right after this. Stick with us, everybody. We're back in the box there, bottom of the 1st inning for the white team, the beautiful white uniforms, the Fieldhouse of Las Vegas. That's one of your best players in Iowa. That's Brandon Dutton, their shortstop. Here we go. Turk Allen, the classic super pitcher from Lomita, California. He delivers to Dutton. Dutton tries a cut. That's a specific swing here. If you're watching on SSA broadcast, George Bliss here with you, hosting out here at Las Vegas at Desert Breeze Park. Turk Allen works quickly. That's why we like covering him. There's Dutton. Ground ball over to short. Marcotte can't handle it. Rolls up his arm. So Marcotte with an error. Coach Turk Allen, little perturbed because Marcotte's better than that. Again, that's your MVP from last year out there at shortstop. This is Carlson, I believe. Yeah, this is going to be Carlson. This is your center fielder, Carlson. He swings. He tries a cut. The Iowa teams have learned this, what we call the cut or the little dump in Chicago softball, as you purposely try to mishit it. Look like you don't have your eye on it, but you put a lot of spin on the ball. It makes it hard to pick it up. Turk Allen working quickly, as I mentioned. Here's the pitch to Carlson. Ball to the right side, over to second, out. So fielder's choice there as their second baseman, 27, got it over quickly for the force out. That's Trevor Allen over there at second base. So Trevor gets it into the short center quickly. Whitey Blaha, this is one of the favorite players to watch in softball. He came into the Chicago No Glove Nationals this year as a pickup player, played with the OBI team, and he played minor league ball. There's Blaha, down to second, over to second for 1, back to first, safe. So another fielder's choice. So nothing happening there as Blaha swings at the first pitch and does get into a fielder's choice. So 2 outs. So far, the second baseman playing well. That's Trevor Allen. He's a sure-handed guy. I like how Trevor Allen plays. He plays deep. Butler. This is their big third baseman, Butler. I'm sorry, 20. Swings. And a pop-up to Marcotte. So nothing happening here. 1-0. We'll be back right after this. We're back. Cody Lavender. Short center. Number 4. For the Psychopaths, remember, we are in a double elimination game. The Psychopaths must win this game to force an if game. So here we go. 1-0. So far, not a lot of action. Fieldhouse in their first at-bats had a couple fielders' choice. I know they want to take those back. There's a ball up the middle for the hit. So Lavender with the single up the middle. Number 4 gets on. That's Lavender. Here's Jordan Geiger. This is Geiger, number 19 with the cool beard. Geiger, your first baseman for the Psychopaths. They're working quickly here. We love to broadcast quick moving games. Dutton out there at shortstop. There's a shot by the Psychopaths. Oh, in quickly in left field with a great catch. Spectacular catch out there by the left fielder for Fieldhouse. That was a great catch out there. That's Cody Luther. Cody Luther in left field. Here's number 7.
Tell him to stay hot, baby. Go get
Tom Allen. Tommy Allen, number 7. Nice catch out there in left field in that last play. Psychopaths with the man at first. They want to bring him in. Let's see what Tom can do. Left fielder to left fielder. Here's the pitch. Mishits that one. Looking for some kind of a cut or something there. Doesn't get a good swing on that, but he only need one. (16) on the mound. Met him the last couple nights. Wonderful guy from Iowa. Great hitter. So Cracky Hughes decided to go with a new pitcher this game. There's a swing up the middle, off the glove of the pitcher, over to Dutton. Dutton cannot come up with a clean pickup. Dutton, says, let's keep it. Let's keep it. Here's Moose Huntelman, the catcher. He's in for Vinny Blajevich. Vinny is right next to me in the booth and injured somehow, so Moose is in there. You got to have great players that back up these stars. Moose Huntelman, catcher for the Psychopaths. First and second. Ground ball to the right side. First baseman takes it alone. Does move up the 2 runners. That's good softball. That's good softball. Here's their team captain and the guy that kind of makes them go, Turk Allen, who pitched an incredible 2 games last year, the 2015 championship against the Thunder team. So now he's going against the Fieldhouse from Iowa. Let's see what Turk can do. Here's the delivery. Allen takes the strike. Turk Allen tells me that they only play a couple, 3 times a year. They play in Yuma. They play in Vegas. They're a tournament team. He swings, chops at the left, in quickly for the out. Nothing going there, so the 3rd out. We return to the next half inning right after this. Okay, Jeremy Hickle here. Kid I really like talking to. This is Hickle. Jeremy Hickle. He DH'd a couple games. Now he's pitching. He hits bombs. He had a serious accident a couple years ago. Lost a finger and still pounds the ball. There's a shot deep. That's a bomb way back to center field. That's way out there. But they know he's a bomber, so they're deep in center fielder for out number 1. And George, as you know, they know this kid Hickle can go so deep that they're playing super deep. So that was a good move by the defense of the Psychopaths. Long fly out in the book. Creekmere. First baseman. Chance Creekmere, number 10. Okay, see if Chance can get going here. Turk Allen with the basic hesitation. There's a ball, little off the handle, coming in quickly, the center fielder. No issue for the center fielder out there. And the Psychopaths, I've always said, George, have really good defense. They're really something. That's Danny Taylor out there. This is the great Tim Sky Walker, one of my friends for 30 years. There's a swing, a cut to left field. And quickly the Psychopath player, and 1, 2, 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors. That inning. We'll be back right after this. Top of the order here for Psychopaths, Austin Allen. Hickle on the mound. 1-0. A low-scoring game so far out here at Las Vegas. SSA, Vegas, baby. Austin Allen, A-L-L-E-N, wearing number 21. There's a ball to the right field line. That's down. There goes Austin over to second. It's a leg triple. It's going to be a leg triple. And he triples it out. And that kid, and Austin Allen with a leg triple. That ball looked like a double out of the box, but he made it into a triple. So there's Austin Allen. Okay, it's up to Danny Taylor now the great center fielder to bring him in. This is the championship game. If the Psychopaths, we got a long way to go, do win this game, they will force what we call the if game in softball, the double elimination if game. There's a shot. Oh, there's a line drive for the hit. Big hit there for Danny Taylor, and 2-0. 2-0. Mike Geiger now. Psychopaths are getting psyched up here, George. This is Mike Geiger. Psychopaths are jazzed up here on the bench. This is Geiger. Big Mike, their third baseman, with a cool beard. There's a swing, way out of play. He hit that ball halfway to back to California. Fortunately, we have 2 balls here. So many balls go out of play here. So many strong players here. A lot of action here at the fields. Other, veterans tournaments going on, etc. It's a great park, Desert Breeze Park. Geiger, the long ball, long shot. That ball is fair. Off the glove of the left fielder. He hit a bomb. They had the hold up, and here comes the runner. He scores in another triple. A bomb, long triple. That ball went 300 feet. That's Mike Geiger with a bomb. That ball, if that's a 12-inch ball, it'll go 400 feet. He just hit a 16-inch ball 300 feet on the fly for the triple to knock in the run ahead of him. So here's James Marcotte. So you got, Geiger and Marcotte back to back. Man, they're going to try to slow him down as Whitey Blaha goes out, talks to his pitcher, and they do this a lot. As the umpire says, "Let's get this going." So here's Marcotte, shortstop, with a little lead here for the Psychopaths. I mentioned that James Marcotte, who won the MVP last year, he drove in last night from Salt Lake City with his beautiful wife and kids. And he's very, very cool customer. Had a big game to get to this game against the Thunder team. So Marcotte now back in his championship form, leading this team with some good swings. Man on third over there. Double hesitation. He delivers. Marcotte with a ball to left center. Back, and that ball beats him. Another shot by Marcotte. The guy walks in. Marcotte. It bounces over the fence. And I believe that's going to be a ground rule triple. Yes, in 16-inch. That is a ground rule triple. And Marcotte bombed that. I told you about this kid last year. He's doing it again. He's coming out of nowhere to hit rockets. That ball flew almost 300 feet on a fly. So 2 back-to-backs, Geiger and Marcotte with 2 crushers. Now Trevor Allen, their very good defensive second baseman. Here's Trevor. Trevor may just go for the straight fly ball to get Marcotte in. Let's see what kind of action he does on this pitch. Ball, Blaha catching. They got to slow down the Psychopaths. When they start hitting, they're hard to stop. There's a strike.
Let's go, Trev. Come on, Trev.
Trevor Allen. There's a shot to right field. And that's down. And here comes Marcotte Wilson. And there goes Allen. He's going to go for 3. We're going to have 3 triples in a row. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 triples in a row. 3 baggers in a row. And yes, they are going to make a change, I believe, at pitcher. Hickle's getting crushed. It's softball, folks. There's no way you can. Let's see if Hune comes in the game. It's just so hard to stop these guys. It's unbelievable. 3 long shots, 2 monsters, and then another triple down the right side. 3 in a row. And here comes, Cracky Hune. So George, going to focus on the great one, Kurt Hune, who is basically their leader. He's from Iowa. He had the biggest game, perhaps, in softball history back in 1995 as his team, Carpet Country, way back in the day, was that 20-some years ago, beat a Chicago team called Prime Time in a double elimination on national TV. So Hune is in. Kirk Hune is in. Here's Cody Lavender. Hune stretching out. Probably didn't expect to come in, but he's in. So they have 3 pitchers on the Iowa team, and they're going with Hune now. Hune delivers. Cody Lavender. 3 big triples in a row here, folks. There's a strike. Right away, Hune comes in. A very experienced pitcher. Hune just goes right at you. Hit it, and we'll play defense. Here's a low flat one. Very experienced ball. He didn't fish for it. Desert Breeze Park, 70 degrees, spectacular, northwest of the strip, the famous strip. There's a line drive over the second base. He grabs it. So the first out. So Hune does get that first out on a soft liner to the second baseman. So that helps.
Hey, right now, Jordan, you beat
Jordan Geiger, first baseman. They want to get the guy in at third now. That's the job now. Hune works a little slower than Turk Allen. There's a strike. Dutton out there at shortstop. He's got to make some plays. He's one of the best. He's got to change the defense around just a little bit, make some big plays for the Iowa team. There's what. Speaking of Dutton, there's the ball. See, great play there. Dutton held that runner. That's a pro there, folks. That's Dutton at shortstop, number 8. That kid's on the OT, the old timers. Brandon Dutton played that perfectly. Grabbed it, took a look at the guy at third, held him, and fired over the first for the out. So I've been told that Dutton is probably among the best players in Iowa. You can kind of tell it's true. Tommy Allen now. Tom Allen, the left fielder. There's a swing to left field. Is that ball going to stay fair? That's caught by the left fielder. So, big inning for the Psychopaths. We'll be back right after the short break. Okay, 5-0 Psychopaths. Home half of 3. Fieldhouse has got to get something going because once the Psychopaths smell blood, they don't stop. So this is chance Tietke. Ground ball up the middle. That ain't going to do it. So Turk Allen for an easy out, number 1. Ryan Espy now, short center. Number 14. Ryan Espy. Yeah, like the Espy Awards on ESPN. He's going to do a little reverse step up there. It's kind of a way to cut the ball. Very interesting if you watch it here on SSA broadcast. All kinds of different swings in Chicago big ball. And the California and the Iowa teams are picking it up really well. There's a flat pitch. There's a ball swing to left field. And that is foul. By the way, if you have 2 strikes in softball, Chicago softball, and you do hit a foul ball after that, it is considered a strikeout. The foul-out strikeout. And we have some people in the booth. It's all good. Hi, everybody. How's everything going? Fantastic. Are we going to see you folks tomorrow, maybe? Okay. All right. They got Mr. Markakis' relatives in the dugout saying hello. There's a swing to the right side. Foul. That's Ryan Espy. 5-0. Fieldhouse so far shut out. Big shocker. They generally score lots of runs. So the game now going ground ball to second base. And guess what? 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, check that second out. Second out, that's Espy. Here's Drew. Drew Schulte. Schulte in the box. There's a ground ball up the middle to Turk Allen. And another flawless defensive performance by the Psychopaths. Still 5-0. Hang in there. We'll be right back. We're back here in Las Vegas. Musi Hunnelman, number 5, their catcher, filling in for Vinny Blagojevich. Vinny hurt, standing next to me in the dugout. So we got catcher filling in for catcher. This is Moose. Nice swing to left field, and it is down. Moose on his way to second. Touches first. He's gonna hold it second. So Moose, all psyched up out there, number 5. And they're going to have a courtesy runner, which is really acceptable here in softball. So Moose there, being run for. So here's Turk Allen. Turk Allen stays way up in the box. I've always kind of been fascinated by Turk Allen's style of play. He's a great pitcher. He's a great hitter. He's way forward in the box. So he tries to strike the ball a little bit, quicker in that swing. And let's see if Kurt Hune, who's a great pitcher, can take advantage of his being up front. And if he gets a deep strike, Turk's going to have a hard time getting the bat on the ball. But I'm wrong again. He hits it deep to center, caught out there, and nobody going. So Turk with a nice swing, but straightaway center fielder. He's got it. Let's go with Austin Allen now. Las Vegas, baby. SSA broadcasts here on YouTube and around the world, Facebook and all your social media sites. Nothing like social media. It has changed softball and sports in general for high schools and colleges and even pro teams. Everybody's going to be going on the internet. Eventually, as it gets better and better, everything will be transferred over to the internet from traditional broadcast methods. So stay tuned for all that in the years to come. There's a strike. There's a ball to center field, and that's caught, and no going there, so 2 outs. Here's Danny Taylor. That was Austin Allen who swung at the middle. Great center fielder out there. I believe that's Carlson. Yeah, that's Carlson in center field playing really strong for Fieldhouse of Iowa, and represented by our great friends at the Fieldhouse Pizza and Bar and Sports Bar in beautiful Las Vegas on Sammy Davis Jr. Boulevard. Right, George? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Hune delivers. Here's Danny Taylor, the center fielder. There's a ball to right center. Hit deep, hit hard. Oh, way deep out there is the right fielder for the Fieldhouse. And he gathers it in. So the Fieldhouse does hold back for that half inning. The great Psychopaths powerhouse. We'll be back right after this. We're back here, folks. Psychopaths in control, 5-0. Fieldhouse batting in their half of the bottom of the inning. There's a line drive right to the shortstop, Marcotte. So Marcotte, number 9, the Salt Lake City Wonder, with a great catch there. This is the top of the order, Brandon Dutton. Watch this guy play, folks. This is the kind of guy you want to try to emulate if you can. Plays for the old timers, as I mentioned earlier, shortstop for the Fieldhouse. They're down 5-0. If they're going to get something started, it better get going reasonably quick. There's Dutton. There he is, up the middle. There's real softball. So Dutton starts it out with a single. And this, I believe, is going to be Carlson, their great center fielder. Yeah, this is Gerard Carlson, number 4, playing very rock solid in the outfield. Cracky Hunes, the coach over there, he has recruited some really good players. There's Carlson, the right side. There's a hit. So now Fieldhouse coming through. So first and third. Dutton gets the third easily. Throw back to first. Quick throw. Nothing going. So Dutton over there at third now. Carlson at first. Now, here's Whitey Blaha. Whitey Blaha, their big catcher. one of Iowa's favorite players. Had a lot of fun with him the other night in the casino. Had a nice talk. Played minor league baseball. Ground ball, right side in the hole for a single. Leaker. Here goes Dutton for run number 1. So 5-1. No outs. Now we got first and third. Nobody out. This is Butler, their big third baseman. Courtesy run over there for Blaha. Technically it's Blaha at first, but they have a courtesy runner over there. George Cominos on camera. We got the great Matrisciano, Gio Vernazos, and of course Pat Caputo. There's a ball for a hit. And now the Fieldhouse is starting to hit. So 3 first and thirds in a row. First and third, folks. Fieldhouse coming strong now. Oh, now here's their big guy, Hickel. Here's Jeremy Hickel. First and third. No outs. Another courtesy runner, I believe. This is a true pinch runner here. So this is an actual pinch runner for Justin Butler, number 11. Jeremy Hickel, Hickle, was pitching, got touched up there, but still now the DH. That's the beauty of softball. You can switch around positions. You can bat 11. You can bring guys in and out. It's really a great game. Hickel with that wide stance and kind of an open stance, keeps his hands low, bombs the ball. That ball hit the plate. Turk Allen, not going to give him anything too good. He's giving him flat pitches. Turk Allen is calculating, okay, this guy hits a line drive, take it. But I'm not going to give him the big fat pitch. And there's the ball. So he does walk Hickel, and it's not that bad of a strategy at this point. Here's Chance Creekmere. Chance Creekmere, this is a big at-bat for him because he does not want to line into a double play. This is their first baseman. So Turk Allen is probably going to pitch him right up the middle. And he does, and there's the hit. So there's another run. And here comes another one, a 2-runner. Oh, guess what? The ball gets, it's a triple, and they score 3. So there's a 3-run triple, ball gets away, but.
Hey, Blue, they gotta be in the dugout.
But the ball hit a player. Let's see what they call. George, zoom in on that. That's a triple, somebody got hit. They're on the field, you know, they like to get out there. Let's see what the umpire rules. Let's see if he gets them home. The triple on paper. But it looks like the ball either rolled into the dugout or hit a player over there. I think you would call it interference, George. I'm not quite sure. But no, he is staying at third. Markakis checking with his home plate umpire and talking to the Psychopath players. We'll be back in just a few seconds right after they decide this play. Tim Walker now. Tim Walker. He hits a fly ball to straightaway left, and this is going to score a run. So Walker with the sacrifice give up. The great number 19 scores the other RBI. So now Fieldhouse with a rally this inning. Here's Chance Tiedke. And Chance, I hope I'm saying your name right. Tiedke, number 7. Chanse, I believe. Chance Tiedke. Cool name, Iowa name. Chance generally plays the outfield. He's in right field tonight. There's a ball up the middle. Turk grabs it at his feet over to first. So there we go. Some big damage there. As we get to the next half inning, we'll be back at SSA Broadcast right after this. Okay, wow. Fieldhouse from Iowa comes back with some monster shots. 6-5. It's a game now, Psychopaths. It's a game now. 6-5. This is Mike Geiger. Fieldhouse came up some nice. There's Geiger with a ball to right center field. Way back and right. Fieldhouse out. So out number 1. That's Tiedke in right field. Tiedke. Here's Marcotte. Now this I would say for James Marcotte, because they are down 6-5 now. They were up 5-0. Then they had that big inning, Fieldhouse of Iowa. And Marcotte's got to take control here to get him back in the game. This is the guy that can do it with 1 out. So here's James Marcotte. His team down by 1. Remember, they must win this game to stay in it. If the Fieldhouse does prevail, they will win the tournament. Cracky Hune has come in and settled things down. Kurt Hune out there on the mound. Here's Marcotte with the bat high on his shoulder. There's a ball down to third. Backhanded by the third baseman. Throw to first. Marcotte beats it. So nice shot by Marcotte. Handcuffed the third baseman. So there's Marcotte doing the right thing. Hitting as hard as he can. Running, making that third baseman make a great play. And guess what? He beats it out. Trevor Allen. Here's Trevor. Allen swings at pitch number 1, and it is. That's a fair ball by Allen. There's Marcotte going to third. So Allen with the big double. Second and third, Trevor Allen. Wow, this Psychopath team, George, they don't quit. Incredible. These guys are unbelievable hitters.
Yeah, they really are. It's just, we watched them last year, and they came back and won the 2 games, won the tournament, so this doesn't surprise me.
George Cominos there, my buddy in the booth and operating camera. So Psychopaths with Marcotte, one of their leaders, over at third base. Marcotte is a tying run. Here we go. There's a ball straight away center field. Marcotte's going to tag. Here comes Marcotte in, and the game is tied. 6-6. 6-6. Here's Jordan Geiger. Cody Lavender with that sacrifice ball. We got a tie game here, folks. Jordy Geiger, first baseman. We got a barn burner. We got a tie game here. What else can you want here on SSA Broadcasts as we bring it to you live from Las Vegas? We rebroadcast it on the internet at SSA Broadcast and, of course, all over the social media sites. There's a ball to left field, way deep, and caught out there. So guess what? We got a tie game here at Las Vegas. Don't even think about going away. George Bliss, George Cominos, Ron Matrisciano, Pat Caputo, Gio Vernazos. We'll be right back. Here we go. Bottom of 5, 6-6. Turk Allen on their mound. First pitch, 14 from the Fieldhouse. Hits it way out in foul territory. That's none other than Ryan Espy. Their short center. Love the kid's name, Ryan Espy. Who we got in the dugout with us here? Who's Vinny here? B. Yeah, Vinny. Vinny's behind me. There's Espy. Ground ball up the middle.
Atta baby, Cody.
Cody Lavender over to their first baseman. Very smooth. Their second baseman at the Psychopaths, this kid I love. This kid at second base. Your second baseman is as strong as anybody on defense. They make the plays when they need to. They don't panic. Psychopaths are tied now. They had a big inning, Fieldhouse did.
Go, baby. Get that, James.
Ground ball to Marcotte. Fires over. Knocks down number 9. That's Drew Schulte.
Come on, guys. Get him out. Get him out.
Here's the next hitter. Turk Allen working quickly. Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle for 1. Big hit. Is he going to go for second? Nope. No, he throws in and he holds 1. So, shot there. That was their 11 hitter. And this is Dutton. Brandon Dutton. This is a perfect place for Brandon because, as I told you earlier in the broadcast, he's kind of like the leader of the Iowa players. He's really, really one of their best players. Played college ball, high schools, won many awards in the various state tournaments and whatnot in Iowa. Brandon Dutton, Dutton. Remember the name. Shortstop. There's a ball. And there's Dutton again. There's Dutton, and it skips. The ball skips past the right fielder. It comes to one runner, and Dutton's headed to third, and Dutton's going to send home, and Dutton with the home run, and I call it. This guy Dutton is leading the Fieldhouse team. Dutton with a 2-run inside the Parker home run. Brandon Dutton makes it 8-6 here. 8-6, everybody. Dutton took a hard swing, had a lot of rotation on the ball, George, and that ball skipped past the right fielder.
Yeah, with this fake turf, the ball will do that. The big ball will really skip and run.
There's an example of softball on the turf. Marcotte, great play. It throws out Carlson. So Marcotte comes back, but the game moves to 8-6 score. 8-7, check, thank you. 8-7 score. We'll be back right after this. Okay, Dutton on that big home run as we return to live action puts the Fieldhouse ahead, 8-6. The Psychopaths come up. Ground ball up the middle for the single. So right away, Psychopaths come back. They're fine. Turk Allen cheering along, saying, don't worry, George Bliss. He's right. He's absolutely right. Here's Moosey.
Moosey, let's go, baby.
Moosey Hunnelman batting now. 8-6. Moosey Hunnelman.
Great eye, Moose.
That was Tom Allen with the hit right before him. Thomas Allen. Thanks, Coach. Left field. Oh, fly out down the line. Hunnelman flies out, but does get the runner, number 7, to move up. So Hunnelman not happy with himself there. Flies out in the foul play there. In left field. That's just a legitimate catch on the scorecard. Here's Turk Allen. So Moose Hunnelman with the sacrifice flyout into foul territory down there. Here's Turk. 8-6. Here's Turk. They got to get this single. They got to get this single. Got to get this guy in. Turk Allen way up in the box. Amazing pitcher. Top of 6th inning. Psychopaths are the visitors. Third base over there, the white team is home. They got a really important guy out there at second base. Let's see what Turk does. There's a ground ball up the middle. Caught by the second baseman. Throws the first for the out, but almost threw it away. So does get the out. Does get the out as the first baseman went up high for that. Chance Creekmere, 6 foot plus, number 10, goes up high for that throw and does grab it. Man on third. 8-6, Fieldhouse. Here's Austin. Austin Allen, top of the order, number 21. Their right fielder. Kurt Hune has come in and done a great job. There's Allen, right up to Hune for the out. And Kurt Hune has settled down this team, everybody. 8-6 in favor of the Fieldhouse of Las Vegas, led by the great Cracky Hune. We'll be back right after this short break. We return here at the bottom of the 6th inning. George Cominos panning the field for you. Out there in those beautiful orangish jerseys are the Psychopaths. They are the reigning champs. They are down 2 runs now, 8-6. Here's Whitey Blaha, number 2 batting. As we focus in on Blaha, the big lefty from Iowa. There's a ground ball up the middle. Fires the first. Blaha out number 1. So Blaha, a bounding grounder to their infield. Very solid for out number 1. This is big Justin Butler. This is big boy. Justin Butler, the third baseman. Look at this guy, how big this guy is. He should be in the World Wrestling Federation. So Butler with the cool gloves on, red pants, white shirt. And Turk Allen really works fast, which I really like about him. He just get in there and swing. He wants you to get in there. There's a shot. Oh, liner into right center. Butler's going to try two. They throw. He is safe. And Butler with good wheels for a big man, George. That was Butler's big shot, number 20. So Butler, faster than he looks coming out of the box. See, you just never know with these big power guys. They just play hard. Okay, because here's Hune, Kurt Hune, who's in the lineup in this slot. Here we go. Hune, ground ball to the right side, moves the runner. So there it is. He moves the runner for the second out. 2 outs, man at third. Cracky Hune just wanted to get that guy over. So any kind of a soft single definitely gets the run in. This is the great first baseman, Creekmuir. Creekmuir, I believe. Creekmuir, number 10, who made some great defensive plays so far this game. Tall, good-looking dude here, number 10. He hits a shot. Wait, that's caught out there in center field. No, it's down. That ball's down. Let's see the call here. Markakis has got the call. That ball did roll. George, that ball did roll off his glove. I thought he had it. Almost a spectacular catch by the center fielder. And at the last second, as he rolled under his body, the ball did hit turf. And you don't see Turk, their great captain, complaining. So the run in there. The run comes in there for 9-6. 9-6. Oh, my. That was an incredible play. Walker. Fly ball to left field. That's going to end it there. So 9-6. 9-6. We'll return with the hot action right after this. Okay, we're back here. Here's what we've got. We've got one more chance for the Psychopaths as George Cominos kind of glides this beautiful, beautiful field, mountains in the back. It's nightfall here now with the lights on. Cracky Hune, bending there at home at the mound, focusing in on where he's going to go with these last pitches. We're going to start out with Danny Taylor, and they're going to need 3 to tie, 4 to go ahead. This is 7. That's right. Danny Taylor, their great, great center fielder. If anybody could start the rally, this kid's got it all written over him. There's a strike. Blaha and Hune, Cracky Hune, number 12. Whitey Blaha behind home plate, the big lefty from Iowa. Hune working slowly, pitches. There's a ball. Bound to the second base, over for 1. Number 1 out. Out number 1. If the Fieldhouse does hold on, George Bliss will go on the field. I'll be out there kind of on the first base line, and we'll get some of the players to come on over. Here's Geiger, Mikey Geiger, the third baseman. 9-6. Psychopaths can score 5 on you in a second. Game not even near over. There's a ball. Hune has really settled down on the pitching mound. Line drive up there for the hit. So there's the big hit. Number 3 gets the big hit, Geiger. And who else would you want here, George, other than Marcotte?
Yeah, this guy, MVP last year, and all he does is come up with big hits all the time.
So you got Marcotte here. You have 1 out. Marcotte. He wants to get this guy in and then hope that the guys behind him can start crushing. Top of 7. Remember, Fieldhouse does have the hammer. They have the outs. But if the Psychopaths score a lot here, they would be in good shape. That's a ball. Marcotte's going to look for 1 pitch, and he's going to go as hard as he can because, you know, James, that's how he plays. Here's the pitch to Marcotte from Cracky Hune. Here we go. Ball over to second base. Nice play there by the second baseman for out number 2. So Marcotte trying to get that ball, skip it to right field with 2 outs. Trevor Allen. Trevor Allen is their last guy. If they win this, they get this guy out, George Cominos will keep the mic running and we'll keep the camera going and see what happens. Now, here's what they're going to do. They're going to go with 4 outfielders, what they call 4 across. Hune does not want to take a chance with a gapper. With a guy on, see, this is strategy, George Cominos. They're going to go with 4 outfielders. Trevor Allen. Let's see if he goes up the middle for the hit. And he does. He beats the shift. So here's a run. So 9-7. So it did not work exactly as the Fieldhouse wanted. So now it's 9-7. So by taking the short center out of the slot, the Psychopaths, who learned this game tremendously, get that hit and knock in their guy. So 9-7. 9-7. Cody Lavender. Here's Cody. 9-7. There's a ball to right field, and it's down. So first and second. Here's Jordy Geiger. Here's Jordy Geiger. Psychopaths have got something going here. We have 2 outs. 2 outs. Here's Geiger, their first baseman. Any kind of an out now wins it for the Fieldhouse. Here's the pitch. This is the pitch. I'll let you watch it live action. There's a shot for the hit. So here comes another run. Throw it to second. Now they're going to call a timeout. We're going to get a score here. 9-8. Oh my, 9-8 with 2 outs. 9-8 with 2 outs. 9-8. Good luck to the Psychopaths as we're in their broadcast area, and these guys just are tough. So now Hune, we're going to roll here, is going to call maybe a defensive change, or he's going to just say where we're going to play. Now remember, the Fieldhouse does have home field, home half of the inning. They have the outs. So I don't know what they're talking here. Basically, I think it's to slow guys down, to slow down the Psychopaths because they get crazy. They start hitting shots all over the place. So here we are. George Bliss, George Cominos, the broadcast crew. Beautiful October here in Las Vegas. This is it. Vegas, baby, 2016. 9-8. Fieldhouse leading the Psychopaths right now. This is the top of the 7th inning. First and third, 2 outs. Tying run out there at third base. There's a ball to the first baseman. He's going to step on first for the out, and the Fieldhouse wins it. The Fieldhouse wins it. Great, great softball there as George Cominos scans the winners. George Bliss are going to go on the field. George Cominos, you got me there, brother? Okay, well, behind me are the winners. George, you can scan the winners. 9-8. Let's get the Iowa team over here. There's George Vernazos. Great, great, great. Here's the great Turk Allen. George Bliss with you on the field. I'm going to get some players over here if I can. Turk, congratulations. Come on over, Turk. Great game. You couldn't play it again this year, but 9-8 against the Fieldhouse. You're a great player, and you're great for the game, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun. It's fun. It's always fun, though. It's a great tournament. Glad you guys are out here. When you guys bring nationals out here?
Well, we'd love to do that. I mean, you guys deserve a nationals out here. You guys play at that national level.
Well, you guys, look at all the teams you're getting out here. You got, what, 16, 14? You'll get a lot more for nationals.
Double it up when we got it. Have a beautiful trip back to Lomita. God bless the family. All right. Okay, Jimmy Marcotte, come on real quick, buddy. You couldn't do it this year, but you're still one of my best friends, a great player. And the Fieldhouse had a big inning there.
Oh, yeah. They're a great team. They hit the ball very, very well and hard.
Yeah. You almost came back, though. It would have been 2 in a row for Psychopaths. You got to be considered one of the best teams in the country now.
That's up to you guys to choose, not me.
All right, James, have fun. And the little guys, let's get Cracky Hune over here real quick. I'll get him over here. And George, I'm going to go get Cracky Hune. We'll be back right after this. Okay, let's go right over here, George, to the Psychopaths. Let's zoom in as they take second place. Psychopaths, great job. They're getting their trophies now as George, our great cameraman, George Cominos, zooms in, taking pictures. The SSA committee and George, they did a great job, the Psychopaths. They're really good. Let's get Cracky Hune over here. George, come on over here and follow me right over here. Let's get the great Cracky Hune. Where's that great Cracky Hune as George Bliss looks for our guy? Where's Cracky? Again, you came in and, oh my God, I've been following you since 1995, and you had you needed enough guys today because it's a long day, but that 6-run inning was big.
Yeah, they stuck with it. You know, we had a couple rough innings in the beginning, got down, which we hadn't done this weekend yet, but guys stuck with their swings and made it happen.
You decided to go with the big guy Hick, and then he got touched up a little bit.
Yeah, we saw the way that the Psychopaths hit the ball against Thunder.
Crushing it.
Yeah, so we thought we may need to go with a little more of an offensive lineup, and, it didn't work out in the beginning, but in the end it did. So.
And you represent the Fieldhouse, which is a local establishment here, and you guys are all from Iowa, so that's very unique.
Yes. The proprietor of the Fieldhouse here in Vegas.
Mr. Carey, I believe.
Yes, he has similar type bar restaurants in Iowa. And through some of our Cedar Rapids guys, Mike Knox got in touch with him, told him we were playing out here. And then we put Ronnie Matrisciano in touch with him. And, I think it's been good. The food's been good down there, and they've taken good care of us. So.
You're the best, buddy. Right. And let's go. Speaking of Mike Knox, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Great tournament. They pushed you to the limit.
Fantastic fun. We recognize these guys from last year. Good hitting team. A lot of pride in that team, and it was fantastic. Good hitting, good defense. Might have to make some changes, get Cracky to come in and pitch, and what a difference that make. 5-0, and you're kind of wondering, but these guys kept looking at each other like it's probably going to take more than 5 to beat us here. What a finish.
Thanks, Mr. Knox.
Thank you.
We'll be back right after this short break.
Thank you.
If you don't know who this guy is, this is Tim Walker. Tim, it never gets old. As I told the guys earlier, you were pressed to the limit in this game.
Yeah, the good team out of California. We played them earlier. We know they can hit. They're good defensively. They're scrappy. A lot of 2-out hits. We had to bring our A game, and a lot of our guys stepped up this game and had a lot of big hits. So
if you were to go to the if game, who knows what happens then? They did it last year, as you know.
Yeah, that's the momentum goes back to them. So you always want to give them that first game out and just take care of business right away. So really proud of our squad.
Go get your trophy.
Thanks, guys.
That's Tim Walker, everybody. We'll get the trophies right after this. George Bliss out here as George Cominos zooms in on the winning team. Ron Matrisciano gives him the first place plaque. That is none other than the Fieldhouse from Iowa, led by the great Cracky Hune and Patty. Good one this year, 8-7.
Tremendous game. Tremendous. These guys played. They played with all heart. Great job by them. They came back. They were losing this game by a couple runs. They came back. In fact, I think they were losing 6-1 or 6-2 or something. They come back with 5 in the inning, take the lead, and there they went. Those are the 2016 champs.
Yeah, we're going to zoom in here on Ronnie Matrisciano and the plaque. Ronnie, yeah, there's Ronnie Matrisciano with the plaque. There you have it right there, George. Yeah, it was great. And we're going to step over and talk to Ronnie Matrisciano here. As soon as Ronnie, we'll go in a little closer. Come on, George, let's go a little tighter.
SSA of Las Vegas, Getaway Weekend Tournament MVP, Justin Butler.
Justin Butler, the MVP. So Justin Butler, I believe that's the big third baseman, wins MVP. Justin, come on over for 2 seconds. Yeah, let's get a picture first. Our photographers are here, George Vernazos and Ronnie Matrisciano. Justin Butler, their big third baseman. George Cominos with some big balls. So congratulations to Justin Butler, who gets the MVP here in 2016 out at Las Vegas. All right, some good pictures here. We're rolling here on SSA broadcast. We're getting these great pictures. Parties going on in the background. Let's get Justin. Here we go. Let's kind of walk over, Georgie. Where's Justin Butler? Justin, come on over here. Where's Justin Butler? Where is that guy? Where is he? Bring him. Come on. Let's go over here, George. Follow me, folks, here on TV, live TV. Justin, holy mackerel. They gave you all you could take. But congratulations. Third base, right?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think about this whole weekend?
This tournament's one of the funnest tournaments. This Iowa team is
wow.
It's teams from I think we probably maybe have 7 teams represented, and we all play against each other. And to be able to come together at the end of the year in Las Vegas, which is obviously amazing. I want to thank SSA because I'll tell you what, I was a big 12-inch player, and
no more of that junk.
SSA has probably made this game the most fun for me. And we usually play in Chicago, and Chicago teams are amazing, and we love playing them. They're some of the best, and I can't wait to see them next year. Hopefully we'll maybe upset the world, hopefully.
Of course you will, Justin. If they're playing like you played tonight, they're going to beat a lot of teams. Let's go over to Ronnie Matrish. Thank you, my friend. God bless everyone. Ronnie, we're just going to catch you and end the broadcast. As usual, turn around, Ronnie. We could have gone to the IF game and had as much fun, but this year was a straight through. The great guys from Iowa representing the Fieldhouse.
Yeah, we thought we were going to have another situation where we were going to go to the IF game. We were one hit away, but the Fieldhouse prevailed, and the guys from Iowa, Las Vegas, they did a great job. But the Psychopaths are tough. They gave them a great championship game, and that's how the game should be. That's how the championship game should be.
And we got to thank our sponsors and, of course, JoJo DiCaro for helping us. All the beautiful hotels, which are right in camera view here. We're right off the strip, Ron. Incredible.
JoJo did a great job for us. I want to thank him, JoJo DiCaro from Caesars. Did a great job in accommodating everybody in their hotel accommodations and lodging. And again, I want to thank Dave Carey, fantastic sponsor with the Fieldhouse, and kudos to them for getting involved in 16-inch softball. We need more people like that, and I really appreciate it.
We're going to do it again next year. So on behalf of Ronnie Matrisciano, my good friend, George Bliss out here at beautiful Las Vegas, we'll see you next year, everybody, and play softball. It is the greatest game in America.